Hey, what's up? Kelly Berry from Kelly Berry Media here today, and I wanted to show you the Zeiss Loxia 50mm f2 lens for the Sony A7 full frame line of cameras. Now, this is a lens that was brought out last year, I think mid to late 2014, and it was a lens that was extremely difficult to find. There was a lot of places that I was looking for this lens, including B&H Photo, Adorama, among others, and for a long time it was just back ordered, it was sold out, until finally, persistence paid off and I finally found one for sale and jumped on it right away. So if you know a little bit about the Loxia line, it's an all manual focus. So everything is manual, there's no autofocus whatsoever, but your Sony A7 makes up for it with focus peaking in the zoom feature, which is really nice actually. In terms of focus, the focus ring is very nice. It's probably the nicest focus ring I've ever felt on a lens, and that's saying something. I've dealt with a lot of cameras, there's a lot of nice ones, but this just feels so buttery smooth, so perfect, and it has to be when you have a full frame manual focus lens. Manual focus, they definitely didn't skimp when it comes to the focus ring. And the same can be said for the aperture ring as well. The clicks are very nice, they sound very nice, and in all, it's just a really nice experience. Let me put it on the camera itself just so you can kind of get an idea as to the size of this lens. And it's very small, like I said, and if I can just get this off, and as you can see, there's this rubber gasket, this blue rubber gasket that goes around, and that's for weather sealing. It's a really nice feature, something that I've never really seen in any other camera actually, any other lens. There's probably a few other lenses out there that have this nice weather sealed gasket, but I have yet to see that. So that was a pretty nice addition, and it definitely looks the part too. It matches the orange very nicely. So it's a little difficult to get on the camera just because there's not really a lot of real estate when it comes to getting a good firm grasp on a spot where you can attach it to the camera. But I found this back area right here works the best. So here you can see the Sony A7II with the Zeiss Loxia 50mm f2, and I have to say that looks extremely nice. It's a nice form factor, it's very small, it's a perfect walk around system. If you're just going out on a night on the town and want to do some street photography, or you're at a birthday party or whatever it is, if it's something that's leisurely, this is a great setup to have with this 50mm and the Sony A7II. Image quality, so far I have yet to shoot a lot with it, but so far it has definitely not disappointed. The bokeh is really nice, and overall just very crisp images. I'll be sure once I do my full in-depth review of this lens to provide image samples. I have a few, but I felt it wasn't really a big deal just to see them. This is more of just an overview video of the lens itself, what it looks like, and just a few of the features that it has. One other thing I wanted to show was the lens hood that comes with the Loxia 50mm. As you can see, here it is. It's very small and very well made, very nice. It even shows, you have the Loxia 50mm, so you know which lens you're using. On the sides you have the Zeiss logo, and it's very well made and very nice. It's made out of metal. I think the attachments to the actual lens are made of plastic, but it's not a very big issue. The inside has kind of that velvet feel, I'm guessing to reduce the amount of glare when using the device. So let me just put it right on the camera real quick, or on the lens. And as you can see, very nice, very good looking setup here. And still very discreet. There's a lot of lens hoods that are kind of in your face, but for such a small lens to begin with, this doesn't add too much more to it. And overall, it's a very nice setup. I will definitely show image samples when I do my full review of this camera and lens. So if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll be sure to get to them. So thank you very much. If you'd like to see more videos like this of gear, reviews, and comparisons, definitely subscribe today, and I will see you next time.